Hello Nigel, how are you?
Hello there, how are you doing, Andy? Nice to see you.
It's always great to see you, Nigel. Absolutely delighted that the book is going great guns.
Yes, it is, and we're very pleased with it. I can now tell you that all the material has been put into the book. We're now setting it and getting it set for typing and printing. But there's the cover. There you go. And that's the cover of the book, Inside No3.
Oh, I can see you've been working very, very hard.
The story of Apple Records from No3 Savile Row in London, England, from 1968 to 1973. And that makes the first book.
That is absolutely extraordinary. When can we expect the launch?
Well, we want to do it, to say, mid-October. That date is still very much on the cards. There's a lot to be done, and the other thing we've got is that I managed to unearth from my web-covered archives some more information, and so that's been very quickly added to the book.
So it's you've been improvising all the way through?
Improvising in a way, but because it's all my archives, what I have had to do is to catalogue, list and look at what I've actually got, and I haven't done that for must be 20 years.
Well, congratulations on this extraordinary effort, and it must have taken you a long time.
Well, we had the idea, we were working on a project about a year ago with Splinter, funnily enough, with their first album, and then the owner of the media company said, "You've got a lot of stuff on the Beatles and Apple, why don't you write a book?" And that's how it all come about.
And indeed, the CD, is it being launched simultaneously with the book?
No, the CD is officially was released on the 15th of September, which turned out to be Battle of Britain Day. But we've now begun the marketing for it because it's in production at the factories. It's got to come from France, and it will be here as soon as possible. So all we want for people to do is to be patient. We've waited 45 years for a Splinter live album. It's now here, so it's only a case of a few more weeks, and then you hear the band live in your own front room. And don't forget, also I can tell you, is that the Beatles' new Get Back book is to be released on October the 16th, and I do have my promo copy, and the photographs, the script, the whole book is absolutely sumptuous, and you can see why even 51 years after they split, why the Beatles still lead the field.
I should think there's a great buzz about this release.
Well, the Beatles, you know, they've stayed the course primarily because they are progenitors, producers, innovators, songwriters, musicians, masters, and above all, they know exactly what they're doing. Now, it's sad to say that two of them no longer are with us, John Lennon and George Harrison. But the group as a unity has stayed the course. The fans have not only stayed with them, and we've all got older, which is sad to say, but they've induced fifth generation teenagers now into Beatles music, and that means that their legend, their image and their longevity is only to increase, and that is why there's a hell of a buzz for this new Beatles Get Back book. Don't forget, you've got the new DVD, you've got the Disney Channel putting on 3 days of documentaries, you've got the new soundtrack album plus the new film. It is tremendous for a group that split 51 years ago.
Nigel, thank you very much for your insights. It's been a pleasure as always.
As always, and don't forget with you, Andy, it's important to Chroma, as we're sitting on this wonderful pier, is the fact that the websites that we've got, www.insideandoutsideno3.com and www.splinterlegacy.com, are looked after and controlled by a local company called JK Media, and they're based in Chroma, and they do wonderful websites, and so if anybody feels that they want to have a look, they're the places to go. But check out Jamie at JK Media. He'll do you a wonderful job if you want a site, whether it's big or small.
Fantastic. See you next time, Nige.
Look forward to it, Andy, and it's a pleasure to see you looking so well.